Alright man, so what is up guys, Airball here and I'm back with another video, and this is going to be a video on the best 6'11" ISO big on NBA 2K26. So we're not going to waste any time, let's just get straight into the video. So we're going to go right hand, yours numbers really matter. We're just going to continue. Position, we're going to go with the power forward. Alright, 6'11" for the height like I said. The weight, it's a really popular weight this year, but it's going to be 213 pounds. And the reason why everybody goes 213 on their build is to get a 68 speed with ball, which will essentially give us our 68 speed with ball, which will get us bronze lightning launch, which I think will be very, very nice. And you can even max plus 2 that to gold. So yeah, just something to think about for sure. Wingspan is going to be 7'2", so it's going to be the default. So we can get shifty shooter with an 87 midi, which is very nice. Starting off with the finishing stats, we're going to go with an 80 on the close shot. Alright, 80 close shot. And then we're going to have 70 on the driving layup. Our driving dunk is going to be up there. It's going to be 89, which you can even use cap breakers on this if you wanted to. I think, what's the max driving dunk? You get 90. So, I mean, I guess you can put a cap breaker on that. I'll just go 89. The minimum driving layup you get is 69. So I'm just saying you might as well go with 70. So you get bronze physical finisher. And then our standing dunk is going to be 81. So with 81 standing dunk, you're able to get rise up. You're able to get your pro big man contact dunks, which is cool. And yeah, just in general, you should be able to dunk very, very well in this build, especially if you know how to use the standing dunk meter or just the dunk meter in general. I think it should be very, very solid. Shooting, midi is going to be an 85. Alright, 85 midi. Then we're going to put our three-pointer up to an 83. So with 83 three-pointer, we get bronze on the limitless range. And then we have silver or bronze shifty shooter. What we're going to do is use 2 cap breakers from our shooting specialization. We're going to specialize in shooting, and we're going to get 87 mid-range, which will get us our shifty shooter on silver. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. And mid-range is a pretty expensive attribute, so you might as well, just put your cap breakers on it. Free throw is going to be a 64, is what it is. Pass accuracy, we're going to go up to an 82. So we're able to get dimer on gold, which it's a tier 2 badge, so you can max plus 2 that to Hall of Fame, or not Hall of Fame, to Legend, while still using a max plus 2 on something else that's pretty good. So I'll just go with that. 82 is pretty nice. Our ball handling is also going to be up there too. We're going to have a 71. So 71 will get us handles for days on bronze, and we get bronze on pluckable as well. Our speed with ball is going to be a 68, like I said. So we get our lightning launch on bronze, and you can even max plus 2 this. This is a tier 2, so probably don't put it on diamond, put it on your lightning launch. You get gold lightning launch on this build with being 6'11". And that's why a lot of people, when they make 6'11s, they make it like this, because you get your 213 pounds, you get 68 speed with ball, which will get you that gold lightning launch with the max plus 2. Now the defense is going to be pretty solid. We're going to have an 82 on the interior, which will get us post lockdown. We're going to have 71 on our perimeter, so we get challenger on bronze, which will help out with getting shot contests against obviously the 7'4s, and really anybody in general. You can get a lot of really good shot contests. Our steal is going to be up there too. We're going to have a 73, I believe, on our steal, or 72. Okay, wait, let me look at my build. I'm pretty sure you can only get 72. Yeah, you can only get 72 steal. So that's kind of tough. So actually what I'm going to do is go 67 steal, because I originally made it with 7'3" wingspan, so you're able to get 73 steal, but I guess you can't get it with 7'2". So I'm going to go down slightly on our steal to get to 67. So at least we get bronze glove, and then our block rating is going to be 88, which will get us high flying denier on gold. We just got to upgrade our vertical, and we'll be able to get that. And rebounding, we're going to have a 72 on the offensive rebounding, which we can probably get that up because our steal is a little bit lower. Defense rebounding is going to be 85, which is good enough for box out beast on gold. You don't get gold rebound chaser, so I wouldn't advise going any higher than 85 if you're not able to get 92, which is what you need for gold rebound chasers. So I'll just go 85 is what it is, but with high vertical. And I don't know, our body type isn't that great. I mean, I think we get buff, which isn't that good, but we have a pretty high vertical to make up for it. So we're still able to grab rebounds and things like that. We're going to obviously max out our speed and agility. I think that's very, very important when you're making a big like this, is to have really high speed and agility. We're going to go with the maxed out 78 strength, which is enough to get us post lockdown on silver. So it'll help out with guarding bigs and things like that. And you'll have a decent amount of strength, so at least you can, guard other bigs and things like that. Our vertical is going to be an 80, and we do still have attributes left, so I'll just put on our offensive rebound. Offensive rebound is very expensive, but I guess we don't really have too much that we can put it on. So let me just check out. The free throw is 60, so we can go 74 on the offensive rebound, or we can go 82 on our vertical. So 82 vertical, we can do that, but you don't really get too much. The offensive rebounding is 74. That won't really do too much either. So let me just look. Can I get like 83 maybe? I don't know. So I guess you can't really get too much with this. I guess I'll just go up on the offensive rebounding a little bit, and then we'll have 62 on our free throw. So not too bad at all. And honestly, you know what I'm saying? I know that we don't even have a single 90 stat, but if you wanted to, you can use your cap breakers, get your block up to 93. You can get gold paint patroller with that. You can also use cap breakers maybe on your pass accuracy. Maybe, I guess standing dunk won't really do too much, but you can, I mean, maybe even do it on vertical. You do have a lot of options in terms of what you want to do with your cap breakers for this build. So yeah, I mean, honestly, not too bad at all. You're able to ISO, you can play defense, you can obviously contact dunk on people, especially if you know how to use the dunk meter. It is very broken, and you can get, you know, decent amount of rebounds too. We also have, like, I think default wingspan, so you know what I'm saying, we get more boards. Only weakness is that we have no presence in the post, because I guess we're a power forward, we need post presence, but it is what it is. Strengths, though, we're consistent threat above the rim. We got elite timing on blocks. We get defensive boards. And we're also pretty good at middies, which, again, you want to use your 2 cap breakers from shooting specialization to get our 87 on the mid-range. So that way we get our silver on the shifty shooter. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the cap breaker screen real quick. And yeah, I mean, it should be, you know, nothing too crazy, but we'll look at it here. And we get plus, what is it, +2. Okay, this is actually huge. So with 2 cap breakers, right, you can get one cap breaker can actually get your mid-range up to 87. I actually didn't know that. So that's, you know, why I look at the cap breaker screen before you make the build. So you can get 1 cap breaker and put on your midi to get to 87, and then you can maybe get 85 three-pointer with another cap breaker, or, you know, maybe use it to where you can get 2 to get 87 on the dot. So maybe you go 84 mid-range or something like that. But even if you're not trying to use cap breakers, I feel like going with 85 is still good, because you still do get silver deadeye. And then with the pass accuracy, maybe if you want to adjust it to get 3 cap breakers for 87, or 2 cap breakers for 87, I feel like that would be pretty nice as well. But, I mean, yeah, this build overall looking pretty nice. We got, you know, the cap breaker screen. I didn't know that you got the mid-range upgrade. So, yeah, that is what it is. But that's going to do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I post every day on this channel, so make sure to stay tuned for daily uploads. And, yeah, this is Airball. Peace.